Alrighty, hello fellow gamers and friends. Today I'm going to be showing you a nice tutorial of how to play Minecraft if you're a beginner. Now, it's not really centered to like people who are professionals, but if you want to watch the video then you can. And don't remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment telling me what you want on your next video. Now, I'll talk to you on the start menu. See ya. Alrighty. Now, hello. So we are in the Create New World section of the game. So once you load it up, you should see a Create New World option, and you just jump into it, and you'll be into this UI. Now, the first thing you should do is give your world a name, like Yahoo, and make sure it's survival mode. Difficulty easy, because if you're a newbie, I mean, I'm not gonna be anything rude or anything, but you should learn the game first, and then you can go into the hard aspects of Minecraft, right? Anyway, a starting map should help, and a bonus chest as well. Now this is if you're really gonna need some help, and yeah. Next, this is this seed, and if you want any specific seed, just put that in, and you should get a very specific world to your liking. Turn on show coordinates. This helps for situations like mining and etc. Now, simulation distance should be 10 chunks, or if less if your device is weaker, and more if your device is better at handling stuff like that. Do not activate cheats, because then your achievements will be lost. Now, I'm going to turn multiplayer off because I don't want some people playing with me, but if you want people playing with you, just turn it on and they can learn with you. So once you're ready, you can create your world, and yeah. Rightio. Now, you have spawned in a world. Oh no, so scary. Anyways, you can probably have it see a tree inside, and if you don't, your game's probably bugged out. So you have to find your bonus chest if you have one, and just take out all the torches, which I like, and take out the things which you need. The tools, like a wooden pickaxe or an axe, all the food, which you'll need, the carrots, which are also food, all the types of wood, all the sticks, and nothing else. You won't really need the seeds, because anyways, what you want to do straight up in your game is build a crafting table. That is if you have wood. So you want to, first thing you do is you punch a tree. Now I found a tree here. I'm not gonna punch it because I have an axe already, and that means that each weapon, tool, anything is meant for a specific purpose. For example, axes are meant for chopping trees. Pickaxes are meant for mining into the mining, basically. Swords are meant for killing mobs. Shovels are meant for mining sands and all that really quickly. And yeah, bows are meant for shooting long distances, and yep, that's cool. So now I've spawned in a really nice landscape, and I'm gonna build my house right here. So if you want, you can explore a bit, but I don't want to waste my hunger. So what I'm gonna do, 3 sheep. Now, sheep are really vital in your game. You preferably want 3 of the same sheep to make a bed for the night. Now, I am so lucky. Because I'm so lucky, I've found 3 sheep. Now, I am gonna go kill them. Now, double tap forward to sprint, and there should be a jump button on your device, or if you're playing Windows 10, just press the space key and you should jump. Now, just spam hit the sheep until you get 3 pieces of wool and some food. Now, this is not Java Edition, so oh my god, that is so much sheep. Anyways, food is really crazy in the early game. Essentially, if you don't have food, you're gonna die, and that's the worst way you want to go off dying with. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find a base of operations, or a hill, essentially, and I'm gonna live at that hill, because, I mean, why not? And living in a hill has plenty of benefits, like getting free resources and a multitude of other benefits. Now let's just talk about some Minecraft basic mechanics. I recommend you watch the full video before playing any of Minecraft. So there are biomes in Minecraft essentially. We have a forest biome, a plains biome shown by the less amount of trees, and that is a taiga biome. Now there is a lot of knowledge gone into Minecraft, and you might have to do some researching. I know this is a taiga biome because of my experience. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna find a nice hill, and this isn't a hill but just a kind of tall ridge thing where I spawned, and I'm gonna build a nice little house and make sure there's enough space for a farm. I mean, you don't need a farm, but like it would help a ton. So this is a nice little lake here, and I am going to build right in. Now beneath the layer of dirt is a layer of stone. This stone is something which you want for the early game, and I have gravel right now, which is annoying. So a shovel would be really good in this at this time. So I'm just gonna mine all of this gravel out, and it should give me a nice layer of stone which I can mine. Now there are a lot of different block variations in Minecraft, and it'll take some time to get to know them. And yeah, so the worst thing you want to do in the start game, or the beginning, is find a mob and fight him, because you don't have any tools, and punching him will do nothing. Him or her, or they, or whatever. So you just want to clear out a bit of space, and then once you've cleared the space out, in your nice little hole, I'm guessing, go down and turn all of your oak logs into oak wood planks, and all of your spruce logs or other types of logs into that as well. Now you want to be making a crafting table. Cha-ching. This is basically the basis of with which Minecraft runs off. If you don't have a crafting table, beating Minecraft is going to be as close to as hard as possible. So you just plonk it down, right click. Now for Windows 10 it's right click, but if you have the item in hand on like mobile or any devices, you just place it down and right click again. And so basically, I haven't explained this yet, left click is to destroy something and right click is to interact. So I'm going to interact with this and first make a few things. Now if you've mined in, you should get enough stone to build a furnace and a chest. Now these things are very important. You want to put your chest down and also your furnace down. Now the furnace is where you cook your food, the chest is where you store stuff, and the crafting table is where you build stuff. Get where I'm going? Open this up, and I'm gonna just throw all my mutton in there and burn it with something like my wood. Now wood is a really non-sustainable food source, and that's fine. It's really good for early game though. What you want to be looking for are caves. Now we have a cave right here which I'm gonna explore, and I heard zombie noises, so I'm assuming that the zombies are below me, so I have to get prepared for this situation. I'm gonna build a stone sword. Now swords are really good for fighting off zombies. Now I don't have enough stone, so I'm just gonna expand my cave a bit, and I should get the necessary amount of stone, or 9 stone, which I can build a few tools out of. Now after a wooden pickaxe, you want to build a stone pickaxe. Every level of upgrades you get, it's more efficiency and more health to the item. So I'm gonna get a stone pickaxe, and voila, a much better item. Now we're not living the stone age, are we? So what you want to do is just use your old tools and burn them. Yes, just use them to power your furnaces or throw them in a chest or something. Now everything you want which is important, you should just store in a chest. If you spawned in with an empty locator map, just click on it and voila, you should see your surroundings. Now I'm gonna store all my important things right in this chest. I'm gonna keep all my food on me and everything else as well. So basically, first thing I'm gonna make is a door for my little house. Now doors can only be opened by you, and if you're in hard mode, which we are not thankfully, zombies will be able to break down your doors. Now I recommend not playing in hard mode if you're early, but yeah, as I said, your choice, your game. So we're gonna go inside. I did a bit of prettying up. Well, yeah, you know what I mean. And I'm just gonna organize my inventory. Now this is good for like PC players, but not really anyone else, since you can just tap. Well, anyways, I know that there's a cave below me, so I don't really want to just run into it. I'm gonna grab my food, and which isn't fully done yet, which is slightly depressing. I'm gonna finish my food up, and then I'm gonna go down to that cave, and we're gonna encounter a lot of mobs. Now, bad mobs. Now, monsters can spawn in low light levels, and oh my god, that is very low. And the first thing you want to be doing is looking for ores after getting a base done. Now, I got my food and my torches. So I'm gonna go down and use my torches to light up that cave. So I'm gonna look at the entrance, where the entrance is, or screw that. Okay, it's over there. I'm just gonna build over there. No one saw anything. I'm just gonna build over there and find, yep, here it is. Not really an entrance, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna build like a bit of a stairwell so I can access it freely and whenever I want. Oh my god. Once. Now, make sure you don't try and take as less of damage as you can, because taking damage will just completely slow down the process of playing games. You'll have to heal up, and you know, I might be speaking a bit of gibberish here. So, alright, ores. And I'm gonna light this cave up first, because I do not want to be spooked by any mobster. Mobster. Anyways, so that's all my torches got. Now, in Minecraft, every seed spawns in ores. That might not be correct, but you know what I mean. So this is iron ore. It's like a grayish, not gray, like a skin colored thing. And this is coal ore. Now this is what we need because it powers our furnaces, torches, and basically everything. So you want to be grabbing all of this coal ore and all of the iron ore. Now currently we don't have any armor and nightfall is approaching, so we have to really get back home with all the stuff we have. The bit of iron and all that. Now, if you don't have a bed, you should just wait the night out and you'll be fine. But if you do, you should sleep it, and because you know, no one wants any of that. Any of the mobs coming into your base and you just running off like a person who doesn't know how to play the game, and you do, thankfully. So I'm just gonna collect all this iron, which will thankfully assist me in my journeys. And I'm gonna run back home. Oh, baby sheep, that's pretty cool. And it's nighttime, so I'm probably quite scared because mobs can really easily spawn. So tomorrow I'm actually gonna be making something a lot cooler. I'm gonna make a like a farm. So I don't want mobs spawning in my base, so I'm gonna light it up real quick. The crafting recipe you'll see in your Bedrock crafting table UI. You can craft, and if you just want to craft it with the 3x3 grid, you can do that as well. But I like using this menu because it's a lot faster. And basically, if you don't see it, just go to the menu, the crafting tool, and you should see like a red thing where you don't have, and then click on that, and you should see a stick. So then you craft a stick, and you get the idea, right? And now we have our 3 wool, correct, or 4 wool, and I'm gonna actually make a bed. And I hate the mobs around me. Hopefully I can sleep. Thank you so much. So I've slept currently, and this is my respawn point set. So whenever I die, which I hope I don't, I'll be respawned here. And instead of spruce wood, I can do coal, because this much coal, 8 coal will burn a whole stack of items, and the stack is 64, or the max limit of items you can have in one slot. And now that we have all this stuff, we should next go on to our next thing. So what you want to do is make some sticks here and make a hoe. Now I'm gonna make it a stone hoe and just go here outside, because the food situation is gonna be pretty crazy unless you found a village. Okay, that's our first mob. Now that is a spider. It won't attack us in the day, but who cares? Now you want to get close to a mob and make sure it doesn't hit you, and just click it. And it should immediately come to you. Now just keep going back and forth, make sure they can't hit you, and whoa. Now each mob drops a certain bit of experience, which you can use for enchanting or upgrading your weapons to the most or powerful versions of what they can be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make an axe as well. Now we currently don't have an axe because it kind of burned it down in the furnace. And I'm going to just chop these trees faster, and this should make sure that chopping this tree is a lot faster. And a stone axe is better than a wood one, and a iron one is better than stone, as you know. There's a level of progression on everything in Minecraft. This thing will eventually break down, and you can see it's already breaking down. Now what you want to do is just break all this grass until you find a seed. And I know that I have a seed right here. And I also have a carrot. And we can make a carrot out of that. Carrots out of that, which are another food source. But I would recommend bread. So what you want to do is just till soil near water, like this, like so, and you should get a small farming sector. Now I'm just gonna put a seed right there, and it should take some time to grow. And I'm also gonna next to it put a carrot in. These things will take some time to grow, and that should help. So what I'm going to do in the meantime is actually just do some hunter gathering and get a few animals down, get a few seeds, and try and do a bit of looking out. Now remember where your base is, otherwise if you lose it, you're done for. And it's so early in the game that you can't go adventuring too far. Now I haven't been actually a bit far, and I'm going to look for a village and another thing known as sugarcane, and I see it right there in the distance. So sugarcane is really good for the late game. It helps you develop some enchantments, books, and all of that sugar, using many recipes, and oh, another seed. Yippee! It's like we're collecting gold or something. Anyways, you want to get this stuff and berries. Now each biome has maybe a certain number of things, and berries are another type of alright food source. Now you just want to take all the berries and just use them up real quick, and yeah. Now I'm just going to keep looking for a village, not too far. I'm not going to stray too far, because we just have started. We don't want to die, otherwise we'll just bang our head on the keyboard and rage quit, not keyboard or whatever. Now in previous update, villages were made pretty common, so finding one shouldn't be too hard, and I'm out of hunger. It shouldn't be too hard, and they can spawn in almost any biome. Now I'm gonna go in this direction, and I can't spawn in mountain biomes because that'd be very weird. And basically every biome has a sort of, let's say, I don't know, category attached to, or not category, a thing basically. So this biome has hills and snow and all that, and lava. Well, this is quite nice, peaceful on all the mob spawn here. Now mob spawning is really specific in relation to biomes and all that, because you can't get I don't think many animals in a mountain biome. So what we're gonna do is look for a village, and this might take a while. And if you don't find one, that is perfectly fine, because villages are actually really useful. And on my last game, actually, I had to go close to a few thousand blocks to find a village, which was really annoying. Oh, guess what? We have just found a ravine. Now, make sure you don't fall in. So you want to press sneak, and that is on keyboard, mouse, shift. On tablet you should see like a kind of thing which you hold down, press double tap, and this thing goes down into a bunch of ores. Now we can explore this a later date, but essentially it's quick access to some underground things. Now whenever you see any surface ores, just take them, because they are a lot more easier to find than when you go caving. And I'm going to be telling you how to go caving soon. And you also want to find coal. Now, do not fall into any of those caves either, because it's going to be painful, I tell you. You're going to find a creeper and blow up. So, while playing, try to do a bit of research, because Minecraft is very research oriented, and you want to know what everything in the game does. Like, for example, back in the day, a long time ago, I didn't know what enchantments were, so I went on Google and searched it up, because I can't tell you everything, unfortunately. So I'm gonna go back to my base, which I know the general direction of, and I'm gonna actually just get ready for the next part of what we're supposed to do. Now, in relativity to my landscape, I know that there's a ravine here, and my base is just past the ravine. Now your landscape could be very different to this, a lot better or a lot worse, and you'll have to adapt to it, because there's no such thing as playing Minecraft the correct way. Yippee! I have found my house. Now, it wasn't too far, I was just looking in the wrong direction. Anyways, back at home, we have our iron smelted. I'm just going to put in any extra ores, and also this coal, and that's a lot of iron. Now, what you want to be doing after hitting the surface caves is just generally doing some extra mining. Now, I'm going to plant this extra seed which I found, and you want to grow your farm. It'll every time you harvest something, it should drop something. Now, I'm going to go inside, and what I'm going to do is start digging. Now, before you go too far, you want to get your iron and make an iron pickaxe. Now, this is going to help you in a lot of things, like finding diamonds, and you're going to keep this as your bronze pickaxe, or the pickaxe which you use for most of the things, because you don't want to wear down your main pickaxe, right? So I'm going to go down a few levels, and make sure your mine is a four blocks tall, I think, like this. Oh, wow! Yikes! Okay, so I found a cave, which is not ideal, but I'm going to actually explore it and hopefully not die. If you know what I mean, you know, not dying, it's pretty cool. So yeah, I hear a lot of mobs, so I'm gonna be on my way. I'm just gonna grab this surface kind of resources, and if you fit a cave, don't worry, just change directions in your mind and you should be fine. Same which I made like 2 seconds ago, but anyways, now let's talk about endgame stuff. Now, enchanting is basically giving your weapons some extra power, or any you know, all that stuff. It just generally helps with faster mining and in pickaxes, and in other aspects of the game helps in things like better fighting and faster wood chopping, and maybe more arrows in your bow and stuff like that. So I've just hit some coal. Now, basically, the place where you want to go down to is Y level 12. Now, this is where you'll find diamonds. Diamonds, literally, if you find them, I'm really happy. If any one of us find them, I'm gonna be really happy, because they are literally the one of the fastest tools to mine with. And oh my god, not another cave and a skeleton. Alright, so I found a mob. He's pretty angry. I'm gonna place down a torch so others don't spawn. I'm gonna go back into my This is why you don't go in caves, because you might actually die, and trust me, it's happened to me before. I didn't like it. Alright, so now that we've done this mine, we're just gonna go down a few levels, and then I'll talk. Right guys, so I am down at this level, and I have thrown my resources up into a chest, and this is the Y level 12. So what we're gonna do is we're literally just gonna do two high tunnel going like this, like for a long distance, or if you want, you can use any other mining method. And here's where you'll find the most amount of diamonds. Now, what's really good about 12 is that basically it's the best level at finding diamonds. Now, my pick broke, so yeah, go this way, bit this way, more this way, and yeah, I've gone a good distance, and I'm gonna go this way now. So basically this means that this is called branch mining, and you can go as far as you can as possible as you want, and you'll find a nice amount of materials. Finding things like gold and lapis aren't really helpful right now. Lapis is blue and gold is like gold, but the blue stuff, like the more light blue stuff, or diamond, is good. Now you want to mine it with your iron pickaxe. Never mine it with a stone pickaxe, so you won't get the diamonds. On countless occasions have players done this, and I feel bad. Alright, so just don't do it, and you'll be really happy. So you want to find 5 diamonds, which you can make 2 for an enchanting table and 3 for a pickaxe. So yeah, that's about it for this guide. And this is basically where you step in, you finish off what you've done, keep mining, getting diamonds, and if you get stuck on a place, just look at a tutorial, and that should help you along the way. Now, if you want further help or any more guides, then just say down in the comments below. I'll totally I'll make a guide if you want it. And yeah, so see you later. And if you liked it, like and subscribe. If you liked it a lot more, then subscribe, please. It would really help me out. And thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. And yeah, bye bye.